Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA Cardano. So it did break down quite strongly today, went nicely, didn't want to do that, went nicely along in line with the forecasted price range, 35-36 cents. The question is, is this move down over already? Personally, I don't think so. I think what we can look at now is, or expect, is possibly a bit of a retracement here to the upside before we see another breakdown. At least at the moment there is no evidence that we have bottomed. I mean, in terms of in terms of we found a more, let's say, a more relevant bottom, it looks like a short-term low, a swing low certainly, but does that mean it sort of ended the bear market or anything? Probably not, if we're all honest with each other. I think we are gonna head down lower, and that would also be in line with the Elliott wave count. Let me talk you through this. So I defined here in the previous video a target range for ADA to get into, and we did that. No, it wasn't it wasn't actually in the last video. It was actually in the Telegram group. But yeah, we did get into it. So that target range is based on the assumption that we have come down. We have completed here a local wave 3. That this was a wave 3 is basically confirmed just by the strength of this sell-off. When you have a wave 3, it is often the most impulsive wave. It is either very bearish in a move down or very bullish in a move up. And yeah, this completed a 5-wave move highlighted here in white. Yeah, so 5 waves within a wave 3. Now what we can expect is a wave 4 retracement. That is what I communicated to channel members earlier today. And well, we have already reached the target range, however, only really touched it briefly. Yeah, so we haven't really gone into this area. This area is based on the area between the 23.6% fib retracement, which is here 36.9 cents, and the 50% fib retracement, which is at 39 cents. Yeah, so we can get into this area no problem. The ideal level for a wave 4 retracement would actually be the 38 cent level, the 38.2% fib level, the retracement. That is where you normally see a wave 4 to get to. Yeah, in extreme cases or more extreme cases, it can reach the 50% level, and yeah, I mean, the minimum is the 23.6. In a very bearish environment, you would expect the 23.6. We've already come to that level and got rejected, but now we're trying to get there again. And my point is that we have come down so low today. We have come down in the last few days, or no, pretty much in the last 24 hours. Yeah, we've dropped so much that we are very, very much oversold. Yeah, on various time frames. I mean, if I add here the RSI to the chart, you can see we were pretty much oversold here. Yeah, and therefore I did expect a bit of a retracement now to the upside, which also is in line with the Elliott wave count. Yeah, 3 waves down basically, now the wave 4 retracement. That is basically what you would expect, and we are seeing that now. At the moment I only expect this to be a fairly shallow retracement in a wave 4. I mean, look at how oversold we still are on the 4-hour chart, and therefore I don't think this move down is overall over. There is no evidence for that, but some short-term recovery, yeah. And to be honest, this could again be some kind of long-winded sideways move now, because this is a wave 4. Yeah, there is necessarily no reason to believe this is only a short dip or short recovery. It could again be a long and draining wave 4, as they oftentimes are. Just to prepare you for that, because a wave 4 is long, and a price can correct either by price or it can correct by time, these indicators. So you can get the RSI up in by just moving sideways, or you can get the RSI up by just getting the price up. So these are the two ways, and when you're so oversold, the imminent downside momentum is obviously sort of limited. You can't fall and fall and fall. Naturally, at some point the buyers will come in and bring the RSI back up a little bit. But yeah, overall I think we'll see that wave 4 retracement, then a wave 5 down to finish off here, wave 3 in white, and then a wave 4 to the upside and a wave 5 down. And at the moment, in terms of the proportions, it would be really it makes sense to expect sort of the 30 cent level. Let's see if we find support there. In the current range here, we also have a cluster of historical support. So on the volume indicator, yeah, the VRVP, here on TradingView, if I zoom out, we can see that this is actually a cluster of historical support, but I think I have to go to the daily chart for that. Let's see, and you will see, well, let me just make it a bit smaller. Yeah, and let me just change it to this. Well, it is a cluster of support, but it seems small because of the what we have here in terms of a support cluster down at 50 or 20 to 10 cents. Yeah, that will be major, but there is a small cluster of support here around 34-35 cents. So that is why we probably bottomed here locally as well. But yeah, you know, ADA is sort of following nicely at the moment. The Elliott wave count, I don't think we have already seen the last or the major low, but I mean, we're getting closer and closer to that important 30-cent level. While I'm talking here, we're rising higher, getting closer again to the target area. And really only if we get above the 50% fib retracement, we need to revise here the wave count, because that would not strictly invalidate it, but it would make it unlikely that this is still a wave 4. And you know, something more bullish might be going on in that case. But the point is that wave 4 normally doesn't retrace more than the 50% level. Yeah, and that's my update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.